what does the most valuable player look like?
I think he looks like the guy who runs out the shortstop every day for us. The greatest individual position player season in the history of this franchise.
It's out of here!
Right man at right time.
Home run ends this no-hit bid!
His ability to swing the bat well.
There she goes!
Defensively, he's always been solid.
Oh, wow!
One of the best shortstops in the game.
Linsanity!
The definition of value.
I'm doing what I always wanted to do, play with the baseball day in and day out.
Lindor has an MVP moment.
Yeah, you heard those chants at Citi Field all season long. MVP, MVP. And it might become a reality. In a previous segment, we learned Francisco Lindor is a finalist for National League Most Valuable Player, and you see why. Playing the important position of shortstop, the leader of the Mets had these gaudy offensive numbers, and Francisco Lindor kind of to join us now on MLB Network. Francisco, congratulations on a remarkable 2024 season. Good to see you, my friend. I got to wonder, like, are we making too much of this whole leadoff spot thing? I mean, is it just like a psychological thing? It's just a coincidence? Because once you went to that spot, you were arguably the best player in baseball, Francisco.
I think it might be a little bit of both. I mean, it might be a little bit of coincidence, and it might be a little bit of feeling comfortable as well. I feel very comfortable in the little spot. I love getting the team going. I love creating momentum for our team. So that might have something to do with it, and coincidence as well. You know how baseball is. All of a sudden you put something clicks and you take off.
You know, Francisco, I was just thinking, I had the honor of watching these games from the booth, and every single night, you just knew you were going to do something defensively or offensively to change the outcome of the game. Did you feel that at some point, that you just had this inner confidence that this year was the year, whenever I needed to do it, I got it done?
We had a special year, so it felt like anybody at any given moment, we were going to do something special. And there was a lot of moments that towards the end of the game, a lot of things line it up towards I'm coming up with either people on base or I get to start the game with, with a base hit, still a base or a double. And it was just like everything was aligning the way everybody wanted to align. And I did feel very comfortable. I felt like I was in a good spot, believed in myself. And also, it felt easy to play when you know the guys behind you can get it done as well.
Francisco, can we talk defense? Because I know that's close to your heart, right?
Yeah, please.
You're up against the guy, main competition, a designated hitter. Talk to me about, to a MVP voter, what it means to be a true two-way player going out there and playing both sides of the ball for 3 hours and 150 pitches every night.
Yeah, well, I love taking hits away. I love whenever I always have the conversation with pitchers when they're working as hard as they can to get the guy out. And whenever they execute the pitch, I just love finishing the play for them. I love whether it's just a routine ground ball or a diving play and just getting the guy out and having them feel comfortable and confident enough to throw whatever pitch at any given time. If the ball is hit down in the ground, we're going to make the play. I'm going to make the plays.
We have to talk about how you finished the season, because there was a point there in September we weren't sure, the Mets weren't sure whether you're going to be back on the field with that back injury. And when you did come back, man, you were in the middle of everything. The Mets are not in the postseason without you, especially the home run in Atlanta. Talk to me about what it took for you physically to get back and how much you enjoyed being in those spots at the end of the season.
The trainers did an outstanding job of making sure I was ready to go out and compete. You know, they understood the assignment. They knew we were getting closer to crunch time. But they also knew that if we made it to the postseason, I couldn't be as beat up, you know, so that they gave me some days to find ways to recover and to get me stronger. And yeah, it took me a little longer every single day to go out and play the game. But every time I came in, I felt confident that the trainers had the right stuff for me that day. And there was a couple of days in my mind that I'm like, man, am I going to play this year or am I not going to play? play again this year.
Finally, Francisco, what does it mean to you to be a finalist for the National League Most Valuable Player of the Year award?
It's special. It's an honor to be in this position. I thank the Lord for it. I thank my teammates and coaches. You know, I had a lot of conversations throughout the year with coaches and players to get better, to find ways to be in the playoffs, because it's all about winning. We're trying to play winning baseball the whole entire year, and it leads to things like this, to moments like the one I'm having today, where I'm a finalist for MVP. You know, it's you can only dream of winning an MVP, and I'm honored, I'm blessed to be in this position, and we'll see what happens.
Well, we're honored to watch you play every single day. You are a star. Francisco Lindor, congratulations on being a finalist. Best of luck, okay?
Thank you. Appreciate it.